All right, friends, so we are still on our letterhead. All right, friends, so we are still on our letterhead design, all right? So we need to make sure that everything is aligned, because if this is a brand design, so you need to follow every step in this video to achieve a very unique and professional brand design. So I have to ungroup this and fill this with this color. Now we select all our, so it's going to pick on the background. So, oh, sorry, Control Z. So I'm trying to group this together back. So I will select the home icon now. Having issue with the recording. Okay, so I will select the home icon, then okay, it's not done. So I will select the home icon layer, then shift key, it's not done. Okay, what will I do? So zoom to, let me go back to zoom to and zoom in the entire shape. Okay, so what I will do first is that I will delete the background. I will delete the page border. I will click on the page border and press delete key. So it's not necessary to be there. Zoom out again. Okay, so now I can group this like this. This is what I want to do. Then group. Then shift key and click on this. E. Everything must be aligned. Control J. E. Everything must be aligned all together like this. So we have to ungroup it here. Ungroup. Good. So we have this, then we have this. So we can just tap out with our arrow key, or better still, let me just drag. I don't have time to waste here. E. Okay. So this thing, the gap should not be more than one another. I don't know. E. Then Control J. E. Then Control J. Shift key. E. Control J. Shift key and click on this. E. Control J. So everything has been perfectly arranged at the bottom here. So let us zoom in the entire design. Now we need to make sure that this is aligned to the center. So even there is still needs to do some adjustment here. So before we do that, we go back to our rectangle, we double click to create another border. Then we press shift key and click on our contact detail. Then we press C and E. Sorry, Control Z. We press C. Then we group it together. Then we press P to centralize. Then ungroup again. Then let us zoom out. Okay, so we still need to increase the icon size. So I'll have to ungroup everything. Okay, so I have to ungroup this also. Now I will click on this, shift key and click on this, shift key, I will click on this again, then shift key and drag. Need to drag more. Need to drag more. Okay, I'm good with that. So I will just tap this to move closer. Then I will tap this to move more closer to the phone number. Then I will select everything now. I will click on group. Then I'll select on the border and press shift key. Then I'll press C just to align everything together. So let us zoom in and see the outlook of our letterhead. So you can as well take it down a little bit. Okay. So let us see the top. All right, so we have done with our letterhead design as far as brand design is concerned in corelDRAW. So let's see how we save the design in Corel. So we have to go to File. There are many ways we can save our file in Print Design, but I will just save it in corelDRAW, save as. So this is letterhead complete design. Now, one other thing you need to take note in corelDRAW is that if you are saving your file in corelDRAW, you need to make sure that you consider fashion down below here. So if you don't have, if you want to, for instance, you want to open this file in another Corel file, make sure you always step it down. All right. Sometimes your printer may not have the fashion of corelDRAW you use to make your design. It is advisable to step down to the Corel 12, 13, or 14. Don't always save your file in higher fashion of corelDRAW, right? But because I have every fashion of corelDRAW, I will leave my own in Corel X7. So then we click on save. Yes. I'm still working. Okay, so the file is saving. So one other way you can save your Corel file for print is PDF. The same process, you have to go to File, then you look for Publish to PDF. Then logo design process, Corel class. Okay, so it's already in PDF format. Then I'll click on Save.